Coach, as you wrap up day one of fall camp, you're out here with still acclimating to the full pads, but out here on day one, take us through your first impressions of your team.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was a good first day. Our one word for today was effort. And that's the one thing our guys completely control. And so I just want our guys flying around and not worrying about making mistakes, but execute on offense and fly the ball on defense. We don't have just helmets only, so it's kind of hard to tell a lot of things, but you can tell the effort piece and the execution. So I liked our offense creating some big plays, down the field, which is a big emphasis for us. And then, but on the flip side, defense obviously gave those up, so you have to counter that. But at the same time, I thought that the guys responded well and had a good first day.
Coach, as you acclimate to full pads, you mentioned helmets only today and effort. What's considered a successful first few days before you can strap on the pads and fully go full board?
Well, right now it's taking the information from the meetings out to the field, so where they can make the checks and adjustments on defense, under pressure and when the offense is going fast. And then on the flip side of it is, can the offense execute the plays? As the series continues, we move the ball at the end of practice, and can they consistently execute? When defense is obviously doing things and people start moving around, and they don't give you the looks that you may expect. So I think that to me that's where we get to this first couple of days and feel really good about what the guys understand in your first two installs.
Coach, how about the freshmen? Got some of these guys coming out here for the first time. What'd you see from some of those guys? A lot of wide eyes, I imagine.
Oh yeah. It's a little different sitting in the meeting room, and that's all we've been able to do with those guys. They've had player practices, but we can't get out there for those in the summer. So really our first chance to see them, and definitely was going fast. Heads were spinning, but I thought there was a lot of good things, and a lot of young guys. I mean, there's a whole boatload of them, so it's too many to start naming them. But there's a lot of guys that we're getting a lot of reps today in both special teams work as well as offense and defense. So I thought I saw some really good potential out of some of the young guys.